In a small village nestled between rolling hills and a quiet river, there lived a boy named Rohan. He was the eldest of 3 siblings and had always been known for his independence. As he grew older, he began to believe that he could navigate life on his own without needing much help from anyone, including his family. His dreams were big, and he was determined to make it in the city, far from the simple life he had known. One day, Rohan packed his bags and left his village for the bustling city, chasing success and opportunity. At first, everything seemed perfect. He had a good job, a nice apartment, and the freedom he always wanted. But as the days turned into months, Rohan began to feel an emptiness he couldn't quite explain. He missed the laughter around the dinner table, the warmth of his mother's hugs, and the playful teasing of his younger siblings. Despite his success, something was missing. One evening, after a particularly long day at work, Rohan sat alone in his apartment, scrolling through old photos on his phone. He stopped at one, a family picture from years ago. His father's arm was wrapped around him, his mother smiling proudly, his siblings huddled close. He stared at it for a long time, feeling a pang of longing. For the first time in years, he realized that the happiness he had in those moments was far richer than anything he had gained in the city. That night, he called his mother. Her voice, warm and familiar, immediately filled him with a sense of peace. They talked for hours, laughing and reminiscing about old times. He spoke to his father and siblings too, and by the end of the conversation, Rohan knew what he had to do. A few weeks later, Rohan returned to the village. His family welcomed him with open arms, their smiles brighter than any success he had achieved on his own. Sitting together under the stars that night, surrounded by laughter and love, Rohan realized something profound. Life was not just about individual success or material achievements. It was about the connections we build, the love we share, and the strength that comes from being surrounded by people who care. In the following months, Rohan's relationship with his family deepened. He spent time helping his father with the farm, cooking meals with his mother, and playing with his siblings. The bond they shared grew stronger with each passing day. He realized that true happiness wasn't found in the city's rush, but in the quiet moments spent with loved ones. Years later, as Rohan sat by the fireplace with his own children, he told them the story of his journey to the city and how he learned the value of family bonding. Success is important, he said, but without family, it feels hollow. Family is where love grows, where we find strength, and where we truly belong. And so, the lesson was passed on, generation after generation. The value of family lies not just in blood, but in the time, love, and effort we invest in each other. That bond, above all else, is what makes life truly meaningful.